Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll discuss a crucial move that the Philippine Navy will soon evaluate. 6 Abukuma-class destroyers from Japan, and a major inspection scheduled by a Philippine technical team in August 2025. What exactly will be evaluated? What potential do these ships have for Philippine defense? And will this be a pivotal moment in strengthening the Indo-Pacific Defense Alliance? Come on, let's discuss it in full. In a move that could potentially change the landscape of Southeast Asian maritime power, the Japanese government is reportedly preparing to transfer 6 Abukuma-class destroyer escorts to the Philippine Navy. Built between the late 1980s and early 1990s, these vessels are expected to strengthen the Philippines' maritime patrol capabilities, especially amid rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea. This move is not simply a military transaction, but rather reflects the increasingly close defense ties between Tokyo and Manila. The ship transfer is believed to be part of a broader strategy to strengthen regional security cooperation and enhance interoperability in the Indo-Pacific region. Technical inspection scheduled. The Philippine Navy has confirmed that it will send a technical team to Japan in August 2025 to assess the condition of the 6 vessels. According to Captain John Percy Alos, PN spokesperson, the team will consist of surface warfare experts, naval systems experts, financial analysts, and logistics officers. The team will conduct a comprehensive evaluation, not only visually, but also functionally. They will assess combat readiness, engine condition, navigation systems, and projected long-term maintenance costs, Alos said. This evaluation will serve as the basis for the Philippine Navy headquarters and the Department of National Defense to decide on the feasibility of acquiring the vessels. The Abukuma-class destroyer escorts were designed by the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, JMSDF, with a primary role as anti-submarine warfare, ASW vessels. Displacing approximately 2,550 tons and equipped with sonar and torpedo launchers, they are suitable for deep-sea surveillance and detecting foreign submarine activity. Although built decades ago, these vessels remain relevant, especially for developing countries like the Philippines, which are strengthening their naval fleets. In addition to patrolling, these vessels can also serve as training platforms for the next generation of officers. Japan has taken bold steps in recent years to reform its export policy for major weapons systems, alutsista. This transfer of warships is the first of its kind in modern Japanese history. This step is part of Tokyo's new strategy to play a more active role in maintaining stability in the Indo-Pacific region. The meeting between the Japanese and Philippine defense ministers last June in Singapore is said to have been a turning point in the transfer discussions. The agreement also marks an improvement in bilateral relations amid concerns about China's aggressive maneuvers in disputed waters. Impact on the Philippines and the region. For the Philippines, this transfer is highly strategic. In addition to increasing the fleet, these vessels will strengthen the nation's maritime defense posture. The Abukuma-class vessel's capability in ASW missions is particularly well suited given the increased submarine activity in the South China Sea. Furthermore, this move is seen as a symbolic signal from Japan that it is ready to be a true defense partner, not just through training or logistical grants, but with operationally ready defense equipment. These vessels are not just a numerical addition, they are important platforms to demonstrate a credible military presence in disputed areas, said a military analyst from Manila. Integration process and next steps. If inspections show the vessels are operationally fit, the acquisition process could begin in late 2025. This process will include training of Filipino crews by the JMSDF, formal handover of the vessels, and adaptation of operational and logistical systems in the Philippines. However, challenges remain. From limited maintenance budgets to the need to upgrade shipyard and port facilities, all of this will be part of the long-term Horizon 3 modernization plan. In the post-acquisition phase, one crucial challenge will be the technological adaptation process, including the integration of communication and command systems. Given that the Japanese systems use different configurations and technical languages, the Philippine Navy must ensure intensive training and possible software adjustments. Furthermore, the availability of spare parts and long-term maintenance technical skills will also be tested. To this end, the Philippines is expected to enter into a medium-term technical support contract with a Japanese defense industry partner to ensure the continued operation of these vessels. Regional reactions and responses. Japan's move to provide warships to the Philippines has also attracted attention from countries in the region. Some observers believe this decision could encourage other ASEAN countries to strengthen defense ties with Japan. Meanwhile, in Beijing, state media has begun highlighting increased Japan-Philippines military cooperation. China views this partnership as an Indo-Pacific alliance effort, aimed at containing its maritime influence. However, analysts from Australia and the US welcome this move as a sign that regional actors are increasingly serious about maintaining regional stability without relying solely on external forces. Conclusion: the transfer of the Abukuma-class destroyers from Japan to the Philippines is not simply a military acquisition, it is part of a broader geopolitical narrative. Japan is asserting its position as a stabilizing force in the region, and the Philippines is preparing to begin a new era in its naval history. The final decision is still pending the results of a technical evaluation. However, the policy direction is clear. Philippines-Japan cooperation is strengthening, and the Indo-Pacific region is increasingly recognizing the importance of alliances in navigating uncertain global dynamics. With this move, the Philippines is not only strengthening its fleet, but also reinforcing its position as a nation ready to play a strategic role amidst the evolving regional security architecture.